What's up, guys? I got another Kendra G breakdown for you, so let's get started.
Hello?
Hey, Kendra.
Hey, baby, we need some light, boo.
I got you. I was eating my tacos. My bad. Hang on.
You told me to add you.
I got you. I didn't expect you to add me like everybody else says. How we doing?
Okay, what's your name, honey?
My name's Queen,
Queen, where you calling from?
Florida,
Florida. How
Clearwater,
old are you?
37.
37.
hmm
What you do for a living?
I work in finance operations.
Finance, operations. You have any children?
2 kids, divorced,
Okay, you was married. How old are your kids?
6 and 11.
Why, when did y'all get divorced?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. And your name is Queen?
My name is Kira, but I go by Queen.
Okay, call you Queen. What's your zodiac sign?
Aries.
Aries. You don't have to share, but do you want to share why you got divorced?
This is a dating show. You should, you know, if there's come like you should share about divorces, right? You should share about breakups. It helps. Right? It helps to know. Helps um, anyone who wants to contacting, saving time. Plus, it makes good content, right? Yeah. So you can get to know these women better, or men, right? And get to know these people better if you get a little bit more detail on them, right? I guess I get it. It's like surface level. So then, whoever's interested, will, talk to them. But you only get such a surface level interest. So it'd be good if she goes a little bit deeper.
We were married for over 12 years. So, got married young. You grow up and grow apart. We
You
have
grew
no.
up.
I personally, right, everything she just said, right, is a red flag. Blaming getting married young and blaming that you grew apart. Imagine this, right? Let's start with the grow apart thing. If this woman has the, what would you call it, um, ability to grow apart with someone, what does that say about your next relationship? These are the type of women that will say, "Oh, I want to get married again." Okay. Do you not think that you will grow apart from your next husband, your next boyfriend, your next relationship? You don't think you will grow apart from that person? Oh, what are you gonna say? So what if you spend now another 12 years with that one? You're gonna grow apart and divorce him. So this is what this man has to look out for. A certain amount of time, you're gonna grow apart and break up, which is ridiculous, right? Why go into something that you know it will definitely end? Because she's the type of woman that will leave when she grows apart, which you make it seem like it's eventual, right? You'll eventually grow apart from the person. Now, second, I hate people saying that, when they blame um, youth, right? Got married young. Okay, then don't ever get into a relationship when you're young then. Because you make it seem like you take away accountability just because you're young. So you make it seem like you're stupid and irresponsible when you're young. It's like if you got married young, that's a perfect thing. That's the time you give time to grow with each other. To build with each other. I think it's like it is a red flag for people to blame their youth, right? Blame, oh, I had a kid young, right? I got married young. Okay, so were you not an adult still, or like people blame put every it's like just like when they say, oh, I got drunk, it's like you take away accountability, right? You blame it on something else besides, no, you love someone. Who cares about the age? You just got tired of the person, right? For all these all these many reasons. You know, you were tired of them, or you know, you probably stopped loving him. And those are you got bored of them. Like those are things that men need to watch out for, because women like this are red flag because they're dangerous. They will get bored of you, right? They won't build with you. 12 years. You spent 12 years with a person. You know, you had 2 kids with a person. You got married with a person. So all those 3 factors together didn't make you stay. Imagine what could the next person do? What would the next man be able to do? Give you more kids? Well, that proved that you wouldn't stay before. Get married with you? Well, that didn't stop you from leaving before. Spend years with you? Well, that didn't stop you from leaving before. So really, it's just more of an example of there's no loyalty. There's no trust you would stay. There's no trust that you will value the vows of marriage.
Bad blood. We co-parent well. I live in Florida. My kids and him live in Boston. We kind of share. They come here half the year and they're there half the year. So
it works for you. I can't hear your voice when I said so. The divorce works for you.
yes, it does. Mhm.
Okay. All right. So let's get into it. What kind of man you looking for now, baby?
I'm looking for my king. Queen needs her king, right?
Queen is her king. All right. So what are some of the qualities your king should have?
Got to be loyal, honest, open, adventurous, and just be willing to try something new. I'm trying to explore and live life to the fullest. I feel like I kind of missed my mark in life.
See, that's exactly right. She fell in love with this man young, married him, had children with him, right? Been with him for years. This tells you what type of woman she is. She got bored. She's the type of woman who felt like, oh, the grass will be greener, right? If I leave, I could find something better, right? I'm bored. She was bored of being a wife. She was bored of it. She wanted more, right? This is the type of woman. She wants adventure, right? She wants to travel. She wants excitement. Those type of women you must not trust, especially with long-term commitment. Hell, yeah, if you want to like situationships, have sex, travel, have fun, great. At 37, I mean, if she's just looking for travel and having fun, okay. But other than that, she does not seem like a good fit for long-term commitment.
Being with someone so young and kind of focused on being a wife and a mom at a young age, I feel like I missed that point in my life, and I want to just enjoy life with my next spouse, if that makes any sense.
Okay. Would you get married again?
Absolutely.
Okay.
See,
what are your deal breakers?
That's the thing, right? That's what I said. This woman does not qualify for marriage. Like I said, what is stopping her from getting bored with the next man? What is stopping her from growing apart from the next man? Because remember, marriage is a risk to a man. At 37, I doubt he's going to get a child from her. I'm doubting it. So, what's the point of marrying her? To do what? See, that's the thing, right? What men can get from relationships, right? Boyfriend girlfriend status. I mean, there's not a whole. I mean, they could get all that from boyfriend girlfriend status when compared to husband wife status. It's not like he's getting anything better. Plus, there's a high probability of her leaving you. She's not loyal. She's not. 12 years, that's a long time, but, well, what would have proved her loyalty is that he left her. Right? He got bored of her. He didn't want to be with her. that proves, right, your loyalty. He didn't want to be with her. Women don't understand. When you leave men, you just pretty much destroyed the proof of your loyalty. Saying you've been with someone for years, that doesn't like, that it just proves that your loyalty has a time limit.
People who smoke cigarettes. I smoke weed, but I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke blacks. I don't like the smell of it. So those people with baby mama drama. I mean, I do have an ex-husband. He's the father of my kids, but we don't have no drama. So if you have kids, I'm okay with that. But just make peace with that past. We can be good.
Okay, make peace with the past.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Does the guy have to look a certain way?
No, just be attractive. Meet my attractiveness. I don't really have a height, size, or weight requirement. I just be healthy and be in your own confidence. Like, stand in your own truth. Because I feel confident in the way I look, and I want you to be the same.
Okay. And does he have to make a certain amount of money?
At least 60 or more. 60K or more. That's what I make, so I feel like just match me. We ain't got to be rich, but we can get there, baby.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam, Queen.
Okay, hang on a second. Like I said, my bad, Kendra. I was cooking. Hold up, we're gonna put y'all in the kitchen. I made my tacos, but I was eating. But can y'all see me? Okay.
Okay, we see you, boo. I like you're in good shape. So once Kendra's so tired, I actually am really tired today. All right, so Queen, Florida, 37, finance operations, 2 kids, 6 and 11. So was your marriage your last relationship?
Yes.
It was. Okay, you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
Orally or sexually? Because those are different things, Kendra. I'm just saying.
Well, I start the question off with you don't have to answer.
I know, but you know, I'm willing to answer either way. Because sexually, it's been a while. But if we're talking about, like, when's the last time I had some head, we're talking about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I got a personal pussy eater. I'm sorry. Can I say that?
You can, but what do you mean you have personal vagina eaters?
I mean, he does what he comes to do, and then he goes home.
So you won't let him hit?
I mean, he comes home. He comes in the house to do what he needs to do.
But I'm saying is y'all have intercourse. All he does is
no intercourse, no sucking or fucking on my part. It's a strict arrangement. He comes to fill the void.
And he's fine with that.
Yes.
What's up with this? What's up with the men like that? And you. I mean, like, I don't know, right? I mean, like, I enjoy doing it with a girlfriend, but I don't necessarily get my rocks off from it, right? So, I don't know. I just didn't think that, like, just doing that is enough. I don't know. I'm surprised. I don't know.
We don't date. We're not in a relationship. And he knows that he's just kind of a placeholder until I find somebody I can fulfill all those needs. Right now, I'm not into meaningless sex. So for me, having sexual intercourse is a personal experience. But shit.
How's that not a personal experience? And that's literally meaningless, right? It's part of sex, right? So really, I include that in sex, right? I don't know, maybe other men don't think that, but I mean, I would include that in sex. Because unless you don't do that in sex, then okay. I mean, it's a whole lot more intimate than kissing. I mean, literally, like, I don't know how people don't see that as, because it's such a high, It is a high level of intimacy. Really. So, and it sounds meaningless too. So,
My likes good head. I'm just saying.
So why don't you? And he knows in return you won't do it for him.
This is an arrangement that's been in place before he agrees to it. I'm not going to put anyone in a situation that they don't want to be in. So, absolutely. And I got 3 in rotation. I'm not going to shade you, Kendra. But I only call out one every now and then. But there's 3 of them that I got in rotation. If one act.
seriously? What is up with these men? So it's really just one-sided. I mean, like, I don't understand it. It does not make sense to me. I've never heard of any man. I've heard of men that enjoy doing it. I've never heard of a man that just, that's the only thing he gets from it. From just giving, and that's it. From all the time, right? That's when it comes to, them and her, they only give, and it's just, it surprises me. It's beyond. I've never heard of a man that just gives and never receives. I mean, this is news to me. So I'm learning, I guess.
I call the next one.
And they just give you head.
Yes. You know what? Just like this, PDSs is what I call them on the female spectrum. There are PPEs, personal
PDSs. What's the PDSs?
personal dick suckers.
There's a
Right.
whole world I don't know anything
Yes,
about. The whole world. Is that a hashtag? Do they have a Facebook page?
No. I mean, shit, I had a PPE before COVID happened and personal equipment was a thing. So this is more than 20 years ago almost. When I was 17 was my first PPE.
I've never heard of these stuff, right? Women that only, like, she's only there to just give head to you, never take any, never, like, and she's not, maybe that's not my world, right? I don't just have casual whatevers with women like that, okay? So maybe it's not a world that I know of.
So they around.
PPE is personal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Queen.
Yes.
Queen.
Yes.
Queen.
Yes. I know I'm gonna be a highlight. I know. Go ahead. It's okay.
Good job. So what do you want from me? Do you want a relationship?
I do. I think there is possibility because for me, I'm dating with intention for marriage, right? But when it comes to intimacy and being intimate, I'm not comfortable with doing that with just anybody. My PPEs are vetted. I go through a process with them.
How do you vet your PPEs? Do you watch them eat spaghetti? And if they're sloppy, do they not get a chance to move to the next round? Like, how do you vet a PPE?
Well, have you ever heard of the Mango Challenge?
That's like the grapefruit challenge from the movie Girlfriends. I mean, what's the name of that movie with Tiffany Haddish?
Kind of like that, but yeah, yes and no. But
What's the mango challenge?
I mean, they got to be able to peel the skin and eat that fruit without damaging the skin. You know what I'm talking about? They got to peel it back, clean it out, and leave everything intact.
So all your PPEs, this is like the Olympics.
Yep.
They have to eat it.
My last one, I actually told him he should have been in the Tongue Olympics. He told me to send a video to because I put my main PPE on punishment. I'm sorry, this is too much information.
Are you like a diamond? Okay, so listen, I know there's like a world of dominatrix where men like women who are dominating over them, and they really get off by that. So are these men like that?
I mean, maybe that could be the case, Kendra, but I'm not coming at them on a dominatrix kind of spectrum. I tell them I'm very honest, right? I like to be straightforward with everyone that I come across.
What good, decent, marriage-minded man hears this, sees this, and says, I want this. I mean, it's like, you imagine on the flip side, right? A man comes on this and says, I have a bunch of women that just comes over and sucks it and go. I just tell them that's it. That's all you're gonna get, right? It's not intimate, which is kind of crazy. But that's it. I have a bunch of rotation. I have a rotation of women that comes to me, sucks it, and go. There's nothing else, you know. They don't get nothing. They don't get nothing for it. But that's it. Do women find that attractive? Right? Would women hear that and think, man, this man is a catch. I want to marry this man. I want to be in a relationship with this man. Would women find that attractive? Because as a man, I do not find this the least bit attractive. She's already said the other red flags that I've said before, right? At the beginning. Now, saying this, that she has a rotation of men, that whenever she calls on them, they come on, you know, eat it, and leave. So, let's say, hypothetical, I message this woman today. But then in my mind, it's like, so just a week ago, she had a man eating this out. So would I want to eat this out myself, knowing that there was recently another man eating this out? Is that attractive to people? I mean, is that something that people are fine with? Because maybe, I don't know, because that does not sound like that great of a thing. It's just ridiculous.
I don't find something about me that I ain't already told you about me already. So
You told me you was married and you got divorced.
that's right.
So was your husband not good at that?
You got that right. He damn sure wasn't. He ain't never made me come in 12 years from his head game. So I feel like, honestly, I missed out. So I'm like making up the last time. So
This is why, right? Men say body count, right, is a terrible thing. It matters. Now, imagine this, right? So, if you are a good man, decent man, marriage-minded man, you contact us, do you think you will please her? Do you think you will measure up to supposedly these other men that's Olympic worthy, you know, pussy eating? Do you think you measure that? Because this type of woman who just said that even her husband, who she's been with 12 years, couldn't do it. So she's definitely not the person. She's not a type of woman that says, "Oh, well, we'll learn each other, right? We'll grow. We'll make it work." No, either you're good at it or you're not. Because if you're not, this woman will definitely cheat on you or leave you. I guarantee you that. So, why would you want to compete with these amazing men? These men, right, were so amazing, they still don't get a relationship from her. So, what do you think the next man will have to be to even get a relationship from her? She's not worth it. She's not worth it. Definitely not worth marriage. You could try to hit it, but that's pretty much it.
we got to make sure the future husband, he got to be like, that's a prerequisite, Kendra. Like, I guess I should have put that in my deal breakers, because if you can't eat pussy, good, great, Olympic quality, I'm sorry.
And this is why I said, right? I said this. I made a TikTok video about it. Women are the ones that want high body count men. This is exactly, right? Exactly the example. Women want high body count men. Tell me, how does men get the ability? They don't. It's not natural. It's not a natural ability. How do men get ability to eat pussy well without having been with a lot of women or having a lot of experience with women? But that's how they do it. That's how they become good with women, good sexually with women, by having a lot of experience. I don't know any one man that's been with one woman and he's magically the best. Yeah. So really, this is the perfect example of what I've said. Women value, the high body count men.
I'm gonna have to replace you and put my PPEs back in place, and I don't want to do that. I'm trying to retire them.
Are these men your age? I'm just curious that men are willingly signing up for this and not requiring anything in return.
You know what's crazy, Kendra? They fall all over the spectrum. I got one that's in their 20s, I got one that's in their 30s, and one that's in their late 40s. So,
and none of them have a chance of a relationship with you.
No, once you become my PPE, you're no longer eligible. We're not dating. I'm not trying to get to know you. You're not trying to get to know me. This is an arrangement. Now, if you want to actually date me and be with me, I don't want you to be in that category. I don't even want to put you in that category because I want to give you a fair chance. Right? But if you put yourself in that category, because sometimes, like for example, my main PPE, he had the opportunity to date me. He fucked that up for himself. And then he put himself in a PPE role. He told me, like, Queen, I'd be happy with just being able to just come through and eat
but
that.
Do you think any quality man that would want to date you after hearing all this? You don't think it would turn anybody away?
Why not? Because at the end of the day, every man wants his dick sucked well. Every female wants to be licked well. I'm not looking for someone to fill half that void.
Wow, I'm not surprised. She's divorced. This attitude, this type of personality. Oh, God. How could any man that listens to this can think that this woman will be loyal to you?
I'm looking for the whole completion. It's called complete satisfaction, right? You know, you go to AutoZone.
She's looking for perfection. Like I've said, most women want perfection. She didn't get that with her husband. So, like I said, the more she talks, the more she proves it. She looked for the grass is greener kind of shit.
You go to the mall. You go out in life. You want to be fulfilled completely, not halfway. These people are placeholders, just like other people that are. Everyone else is dating, but we're just not being candid about it. I'm very candid and I'm very open.
Oh, okay. So, and of course, you said was how long ago?
And of course, 3 months ago.
And then PPE was 2 weeks ago.
No, last week ago, Kendra.
You said 2 weeks. Okay, last week. I'm sorry. Last week ago. 7 days ago. I was in fibroid surgery, and she was.
Yeah, no.
She was laying down too, but she was waiting.
I was watching you while I was getting head. I ain't gonna lie, Kendra. But girl,
say something now. Come
on! I didn't mean to click on the button. I'm sorry, Kendra. You get the notifications while you doing stuff, and I was recording him, and then like I accidentally hit the button. But anyways.
Y'all, please don't watch me while you got stuff going on. If you making love or you getting love made
too. On purpose. You popped up in that middle of that shit. It's not my fault.
Ooh, child. Okay, well, all right, Queen. What are three things you think you need to work on, child?
Shit. Me being a little too candid Sometimes I need to reserve some things in. Clearly, look at your face. Yeah, that part. And maybe just
How's that? I mean, it's being candid to strangers. Yeah, I guess. Right, to public is weird. But I mean, in a relationship, you should be as truthful as you can.
not being so kind. I'm a little too openly kind to people. Outside of my candidness, I'm very friendly, and I'm the type of person to help anybody and give them the shirt off my back. I'm too
Okay.
kind. And outside of that, shit, I smoke too much weed. So those are probably three things I could work on: less weed, less kindness, and less candidness.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Queen?
Because he's gonna get the realest of the real. He's gonna get a woman that's gonna have his back no matter what. You're gonna
No, if you can't eat it, she definitely will leave you. Women are just like, do you not listen to yourself? Because you didn't give that to your husband, right? You weren't with him no matter what. So no, that's a effing lie.
get complete satisfaction. I'm gonna care about you being pleasured in the bedroom and outside of that. I want to make sure your peace is protected, because a lot of people look for their peace to be held by a woman, but nobody's looking for their peace to be protected by that same woman.
So, Queen, you probably will be a highlight, and I'm gonna give you the chance to respond because you know the cousins in the comment section are gonna have a lot of things to say about you.
Okay.
Definitely about your candor and of you being so open about your PPEs and your 3 in rotation. So, is there anything that you want to say to respond? People tell me hang up on you right now. Is there anything you want to say to respond?
At the end of the day, we're all adults. I'm just a person that's gonna speak my truth. Y'all gonna hide in the shades and do it the same shit. A lot of women wish they could have a motherfucker to come eat their pussy at the drop of a hat and tell them to leave when they done, but they don't.
That's so if I maybe I don't know, right? So if this is modern day women that wants a bunch of men that you have no emotional tie to see your privates and eat it. That's what women want. As this woman is saying, this is what modern day women want.
Have that. So y'all can say what y'all want. I'm getting mine, regardless. Man or no man, I'm gonna be fulfilled. So
See, this is the type of woman that qualifies to being alone. She already has her needs met, right? She already has her needs met. So really, I will feel sad for any man that's. Well, do I feel sad? No. You are a deluded man. You are stupid. If you're messaging this woman, you're literally a fool.
that's all I got to say.
She said you wish. She said you really.
I'm sorry, because I get motherfuckers that beg to eat my pussy, so they just mad that their shit not that pretty. I'm sorry. Not
Okay,
sorry.
okay, Queen. I got you, boo. Why would it? Oh, you already told me why I got.
J Art.
And there you have it.
It's unbelievable. This is why, right? Men put women in just the sex only category. This woman only qualifies for sex. If a man can get it, he'll probably have sex with her, and that's as far as she'll go in his eyes. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright. Later, guys.